Hi, thanks for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Thrifty Monkey and I'm a part-time reseller on the Poshmark app and on eBay. About a week ago, I posted a video about my latest Thredup rescue box. I have had rescue boxes. I did a fun box. It was so-so. I did a t-shirt box. It was really horrible, but it was cheap, so it wasn't the end of the world. I've done several men's boxes, and even the last one was okay, but most of them have been really good. I've done jean boxes. The last one that I got was mediocre, but I was able to make my money back and then some. This $300 Thredup luxury box that I got, I posted a video on it and everybody was very supportive. And they said, oh, no problem, you're going to make your money back in 2 or 3 pieces. I'm not sure how clear I came across. I've seen a lot of boxes, and some were not wonderful, but they weren't full of damaged or unmarked, unsized pieces. I was going to do comps, and I wasn't ready for it. I was upset by the box, first of all, and then the comps weren't extremely great for the things that were not damaged. So I just decided to leave it at that. And then today I've decided to come back. I have my list here on the table with the comps on it, and I'll kind of go over it. But I want to show you what I saw when I looked at these pieces. When I'm holding them up here, I don't think I was making it clear what the damage was or anything. To start off, I opened my box last time, and this was the first thing I pulled out, and I was very sad about it. And it's very funny, actually, because I thought it was ridiculous to pay $20 for a hat. I didn't think I'd be able to make $20 for a straw hat. This actually is a toilet paper and cotton hat. It's mostly toilet paper, so it can't be washed. It can only be spot cleaned, so I have to try to figure out how to shape it. It is a Eugenia Kim, and it is in very good shape. It's just a little misshapen from being flattened in the box. And actually, comps on this on eBay, one sold on the 20th of last month for $75. And then on Poshmark, similar things have sold for around $50. There was not, on either site, there wasn't anything exactly like this one, but the name, it seems to carry some weight. They sell really nice. So I feel really bad about making such a big stink about that one. However, there are some other issues in here that, and maybe, I don't know, I prefaced my last video by saying that I don't know luxury items. I haven't sold a lot of luxury. I've sold Patagonia, a Burberry jacket, and a couple other higher end things, but nothing luxury. So I don't know what people will accept in these. I'll just start at the top here, and then as I go, I'll show what I found. This next item is new with tags, and it's Alberta Ferretti, and it doesn't have any price on the tags, but it was made in Italy. I wasn't sure how well it would do because I believe it was polyester. I guess it'd be like a party dress or going to a wedding dress or something. But it's gathered in the front and it's pleated on the bottom. It's got these little belts that I believe would tie in the front, and it's about knee length. It's very nice color. I think it'll do well. When I looked online, it's a size 6. I did not put down comps because they were all over the place. I mean, some sold for 20 and some sold for around 100. So I really don't know what to put that one on, so I'll have to do some more research. And this one, I was very excited by the name, Christian Dior, and you would think that's a great name. There are no care tags on this. or material or size tags. So I have no size to go from. It's not padded on the shoulders, so I don't think it's like really old. But it's got these, it's got some weird spots on the back. I'm not sure what that is. But there are no size tags, no care tags. And then when you look really close at the buttons, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this, every one of these buttons looks like it was put on a hot surface and melted. So it's not, I thought originally they were leather. I think they're more like a pleather, and like half of them are melted. So I don't think I can sell a jacket with melted buttons. Now, with it being Christian Dior, I don't think you'd want to replace the buttons, but maybe that is something that somebody would accept. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody would buy it with melted buttons and replace them themselves. I don't know. But also there's no size, no care tags. I don't know what it's made out of. It feels like it could be a wool blend or something, but nothing to go by. So that's number one that I can't sell. And I didn't even bother putting down comps on that because I don't feel like I can sell it. The next thing is a Cynthia Rowley dress. And it has a hidden zipper on the side, I believe. Let's see. And it's got a seam torn out, which I can fix. Let me see what I wrote on this one. This was Cynthia Rowley size 2. It's got the plunge neckline with the ruffles, empire waist. It's got the hole on the seam. It's a maxi dress and it's silk. The comps on this were all over the place, but a lot of them were quite low. So if I go to pay somebody to fix the seam, I don't know that I'll make much on that. So that's number 2 that I feel like I can't sell. I could with some work, but I don't know that I'll get the money back. The next item is this Ricky Freeman Terry John dress, and it says it's all silk. So there's the tag, and it's a size 14, so that's a really nice size. It's got, I believe, I don't know if this is called taffeta, and it's lined, and then it has this underneath to make it kind of bustle out a little bit. It's strapless, and then it's got this material up here that would go over the shoulders. So it would be a very nice dress to wear to prom or something similar, if that was a thing in these days. Maybe next year. So I wasn't unhappy about this one. So the Terry John, let's see if I can find it on here. Can't read my own writing evidently. Ricky Freeman Terry John size 14 black dress, silk with lace and ruffles. This one actually, the comps on Poshmark were about $30 to $50 for Terry John items. Now I have a little jacket, very short jacket, that is a cocktail wear, or it would go over a cocktail dress, that I have listed for about $40. Not a lot of interest on it at this time. I'm going to keep trying on it. So I like this one, but I don't know. Yeah, I like that one. It's a good one. This one is probably my favorite thing out of the whole box. It's a cute little dress. You can find it. I love Moschino, which I'd never heard of. I looked it up. This is a size 4 US, and it is black with red lips, 100% silk. It's got a side zipper, and it's got the pockets here on the side, and it's got a cute little ruffle on the bottom. This one is 40-ish on eBay and $40 to $50 possibly on Poshmark. So that one I was very happy with. This dress, everybody probably thought I was crazy for saying I couldn't sell it, but I wanted to show you what I have here. This is Stella McCartney, made in Hungary, and it's size, I have size 44 in silk, so I have to look that up. That might not be right, but it is silk. However, the silk, if I can find it, is basically damaged so bad that it can't be repaired. It's right in the middle of the back. It's thinning to a hole right there. Yeah, you're not seeing it. There, you can kind of see it a little bit, but I mean, it looks white here in person, and you can see through it, and it's stretched weird. So I can't sell that one. So that's a piece of silk that I have that is a pretty color. And then this one is Marc Jacobs. Now, it is got the built-in padded shoulders that can't be taken out. However, I still think somebody might want it with this collar. It's kind of interesting. It is a size 4. There are no care tags, so I have no idea what it's made out of. It's heavier, so I'm thinking probably some wool. And Marc Jacobs, size 4, 20-ish on eBay is what I'm finding for, or no, I didn't say on eBay. I just have $20 question mark. There's no caretaker material. So I think it might still sell with them not knowing what it's made out of, but most people want to know how, if they can clean it, if it has to be dry cleaned, things like that. So that one is a possible, but I would prefer to have tagged items that I'm selling. I haven't had a lot of luck with, putting down measurements and saying what I think it is on other items. This one has a size at least, so that's promising. This is a Tory Burch jacket. It's a lightweight. Size 8. It's silk and cotton. It's got the plant print on it. I think it will do just fine. Comps on this one are $20 to $40. So it's not a high end. So if I'm paying $20 for that and I sell it for $20, there's not a lot of markup there. This one is a very nice dress. Everybody has said that, and I agree. It is a Millie dress. It is very much a bodycon. There is no size. There's no material, no care tag. I wouldn't know how to tell somebody what size this is. Normally you measure things and say, well, it's 19.5 inches across on the armpit to armpit. It would be around a medium large. Ta-da! Can't do that on this. There is no way I can tell somebody what size this is. So with not being able to give returns, I have no idea. 30s is what I was finding for comps. And then I have this Missoni tie, silk tie, from Saks off 5th. And this is silk. It is $20 to $30 comp on Posh. They are selling for $145 originally, and for sale on Saks off 5th for $50 right now. So $20 to $30. These are a cute little pair of shoes, and I never really said anything bad about them except them being a little dirty, and of course there are no markings in any of these higher end shoes that I got in this box that tell me a whole lot. I assume being Prada, because that's what it is. It says Prada there, it says Prada there, and it says Prada on this little bow here. That this would be patent leather. I don't have anything that says that it is. I thought I had a size on these. Size 37. It's got about 4-inch heel. These, I have an average comp of $45 to $50. Not a bad thing. I just got to clean them up a little bit. They don't look like they were worn a ton. They even have a plastic label here still. But they're made in Italy. It says Prada. So that's number 1 pair of shoes. I got 3 pair of shoes in here. And I wasn't unhappy with the shoes. These are Salvatore Ferragamo Boutique. I found a black pair like this that's listed or sold. And then other styles of shoes, but nothing quite like this. It's just a flat little sandal. Not in bad shape. It's got a little bit of wear. It needs cleaning. It's got the little tag on both of them. These are a 10B, so it's a little larger size. And the comps were about $30 on Posh and 30-ish on eBay. Well, maybe not on eBay. Around $30 comp. And the nicest pair of shoes are these Dolce & Gabbana, made in Italy. And they are in very good shape. A little tiny bit of wear on the heel, a little bit of wear on the bottoms. They are these very pointed, beautiful leather, stitching all around. All leather. It's got the little label that's still on there. I don't think these were worn very much. Everything is leather. The upper, the lower, which is why it wears a little more on the bottom. The only issue I really had with these is designer shoes have nice little name tags on them. This one has the nails but no name tag. I might still be able to sell them for a good amount. I don't know how designer clothes buyers are. These are 60 to 100 plus. With the missing nameplate, I don't know if that would be any different. I mean, they're a beautiful shoe. I'd be happy to sell these any day of the week. And the last thing, which would have been the best thing, and maybe it still is, and I'm just not in the know, is this Gucci purse. It's a pretty little Gucci purse. It's got these nice hooks on them to take off the handle. However, the hardware is trashed. I mean, it is beat up, it's pitted, it's scratched. And that in itself might not be enough to have somebody not buy it. The leather is worn. I can put some conditioner on there. That's not a big deal. It's really nice leather too. But the inside, so it says Gucci on the zipper. It says Gucci basically everywhere that you've got some place for a name tag. But it's got this large slit right here in the lining. And then it's got another one on the opposite side right here in the lining. And otherwise it's very nice and clean on the inside. You got the Gucci logo all over. Yeah, it's clean. These sell for in the hundreds in good shape. And if you know something that I don't know, if this is something that people will accept having holes in their purses. I mean, the leather, it's worn down here, but it's not, there's no holes. You tell me, please leave comments below what you would do if you sold purses that have holes in the lining. And maybe I just need a little teaching. So I am welcoming any comments that you can put on what you would do with these separate things. Now, out of these, I at least consider the blue silk dress, the jacket with the melted buttons, and this Millie dress to be unsellable because of holes, damage, no size on something that I can't measure the size. The rest of it's possible with some work. And my comps were a little higher than I stated in the last one. I thought everything was around 20 to 30 because I was very disappointed. It's a lot for me to spend $300 for 15 items. So let me know below what you think. If you have not subscribed to me but you like this content, you find any of it helpful or just interesting, please subscribe. Feel free to hit the button, the bell if you want to be notified when I put out new content. I'm going to try to be more regular about that. I was just getting started with my channel before the whole stay-at-home order came into effect. And feel free to put a thumbs up if you like the video. And come back and check out my next one. But please leave comments below. Let me know what you would like to see, what you think I should do with some of these items. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. Hi, I almost forgot to tell you. I have sent 2 emails to Thredup regarding this issue to see what they are going to do, if they're going to credit me for any of this, or I know they have credited at least one other person for a hole in the dress. I still think, I understand that these boxes are going to have some work and some care needed on the items. I still think that this should have been a DIY box and not a luxury brands box. When you say luxury brands and you say DIY luxury brands, there's supposed to be a difference between the two. And I have seen DIY boxes better than this. You always take a chance buying these rescue boxes with what you'll get. You never know. You might get dated items, you might get men's items in a women's box. You know, I've seen all different things. But usually on a box, other than my t-shirt box, you will make your money back and then some, oftentimes doubling or tripling it. This one, even with the higher comps on some of these, I mean, that's a comp. That doesn't mean that I will get it for this, because I didn't see, like, the Marc Jacobs. I didn't see anything like this. This is a somewhat dated jacket. So when I look at comps on that, that's on something that is a desirable cut at the time. And I you know, I'm just going by what I saw as an average. I saw a lot lower and I saw a lot higher. I just kind of went with the average of it. But I did contact them. I have yet to have heard anything, and I've sent 2 emails and contacted them on their customer service online also. And I understand they're probably a little short-handed, but it only takes a few seconds. Hey, we've received your email. We'll get back to you when we have an answer for you. They haven't done anything. I don't think that I would quit using Thredup, even though I have been told that I probably should, because their customer service is going downhill. I haven't made that decision. I do like a lot of their products still. The men's boxes are typically pretty good because they don't sell men's items. T-shirts, you don't, well, they only cost $1 something a piece. They're not, you'd have to throw them in a bundle to get them sold. You sell them at a rummage sale for maybe 50 cents to $1. So that, it was just, you know, I tried it and I won't do that one again. But their jeans box, their shoe box, you know, there are certain ones that you usually can do pretty well. And I've seen a lot of really good women's mixed size clothes. I mean, they've been getting some nice things, nicer than what I've seen in most of these designer boxes that have been coming out. So just be wary. Be really be sure of what you're doing when you're spending $300 for 15 items. You got to know that it's not damaged, so damaged you can't sell it. There should be some shaving. Even stitching up a seam for somebody who knows how to sew isn't a bad thing, but then if not everybody is handy with needle and thread, and somebody might have to take that out. So when it costs more to buy the item from them and then to pay a seamstress to fix it than what you will get back, it should not be in this box. If it's got melted buttons, it should not be in this box. If it's, you know, got worn through silk, it should not be in this box. Those are typically things you would find in a DIY box. DIY boxes are typically for somebody that wants to take them and make something else out of them. Jeans, they sew them into purses. You know, I get that. When I get things in there that are too stretched or too stained or torn, I put them in a box, and eventually they will get used in a project, or I'll sell them as, you know, a bulk denim box or something. I'm not sure. But honestly, for a $300 designer box, I think they misled people, and I think they fell way short of what they were offering. They always, in their little email they send out to you, there's always that little disclaimer that there may be some care needed in these items, but this goes above and beyond. And I'm very disappointed in Thredup for this, because it seems like they jumped on the bandwagon. They've been selling everything like crazy because people can't get out to find their own products. So they've been buying from Thredup. And I think they got a little ahead of themselves putting these boxes out and charging what they did, because a regular DIY box, and I don't know how many items come in it, but they were $90 and some were even $60. So this is over 3 times what that cost. I shouldn't have to repair or have to add that $20 into all the other items because it's unsellable. So I have 2 items that are unsellable. That makes $40 that I have to spread over the other 13 items. Or if you consider the Millie dress not sellable because there's no size, or the other items that have no size or care tags in them, that has to be taken into those other pieces, and it's just, I don't think it's fair what they did. Most people got a little bit better boxes than this, and I'm sure some have gotten worse, but it's just, I hope that Thredup will stand by their product and take care of the people that have been buying from them regularly and continuously. So I will step off of my soapbox now, and thank you for stopping back. I will try not to preach so much next time. Thanks.